Hello.
Well, hello. I'm Ginger,
I'm Dee.
and this is Chatting with Chap.
Chap.
That's so hard to do on Zoom.
You can't quite get the timing right.
Oh, it's that computer lag, the internet lag. It's a killer.
It's a fun
Well, I hopped in my private invisible jet with Wonder Woman, and we went to the Swiss Alps. So this is my little chateau in the Swiss Alps.
Lucky you, Ginger. I'm still at home.
If y'all need a getaway,
Yeah.
I'll take you in my invisible jet to the Swiss Alps. We'll take a hike,
That
get
would
some
be
fresh air. It'll be good.
That would be awesome. Well, Ginger, you know what I'm going to mention, right?
Oh, yes.
Convention.
Yeah, wait. I need to guess if I know the dates. I don't think I know them because I think I messed them up in one of my videos. I know it's August.
It is August.
Is it 21st and 22nd?
August 21st and 22nd. Yes. Convention has been rescheduled. And so I can't emphasize that enough. I don't want anyone thinking they've registered and it's still in June. So if you've registered for June, you should have received an email from us giving you a link to let us know whether you can join us in August or whether you need a refund or whatever. If you have not received that, please, please, please let me know. We've asked that everybody respond by this Friday so that we can start processing all the refunds and moving registrations and all of those things. So August 21st, 22nd, still at the Lancaster County Convention Center.
Mm-hmm.
If you've registered, please let me know your intention. If you haven't registered, join us. Join us. It's going to be fun.
Yes, it will be fun. And we have some fun changes and we're continuing with our, whoops, I knocked my stand here with our plans. So we're very excited and pepped up and ready to be out together. So the next thing I wanted to mention is it is April. And our co-op has opened its registration for the year. So just a reminder, I know it's kind of weird because we're not out and about, but and our registration's open a little later than normal. However, there's probably a lot of co-ops who are open right now for registration. So it is the time to get out there and look around if you're considering, because our co-op's registration is open till August 1st, but I know many who close early, like even June. So, and then once they're closed, I mean, it's really hard to get in because they need to plan for the year and all that. So if you're considering co-op, you got to get out there and contact with people, and you can look co-ops up on our search engine on chaponline.com. It is out there to help you get started.
Yeah, awesome. And I wanted to mention one more thing. If you've been on Facebook today, you would have seen a post that was posted earlier about an opportunity that Rick Green is putting out there. Now, Rick Green is actually one of our keynote speakers, so that's really awesome for us. But he has something that he is providing for homeschoolers as a support in this time. And I'm just going to read you a little blurb. It says, whether you've been homeschooling for years or suddenly find yourself thrust into the exciting and amazing opportunities to school from home, we have an inspiring, entertaining, and educational way for you to spend a few afternoons together. Join other families across the nation as we bring history to life with Chasing American Legends and live questions and commentary with the Green family. And they're going to have special guests, Brad Stein, David Barton, Sam Sorbo, Dr. Alveda King, George Washington, Pastor Jonas Clark, and more. So this is going to be live classes that he's going to have take place starting Monday, May 4th. They'll be every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 1 to 3. 12 classes total, ending May 29th. You can join in anytime, even if you've missed some classes. And so there'll be a full episode of the Chasing American Legends with live Q&A and commentary from everybody on the show. And then they'll jump into Constitution Alive for a citizen's review of the U.S. Constitution, and then live Q&A with Rick Green. Now, the really cool thing about this opportunity is if you are a member of CHAP, you get to take full advantage of that for free. All you need to do is contact us for the promo code. So the information that went out earlier in the post earlier, you can check it out. There's a video from Rick Green. You can click on the link there to register, but if you want it, if you're a member of CHAP, you'll need to get a promo code from us, so you can reach out to us for that promo code. If you're not a member of CHAP, become one. I mean, look at an awesome benefit of becoming a member of CHAP. I mean, this is an awesome opportunity. And if you're not a member, you don't become a member, you can still participate in this class. It would be $40. So yeah, so I just wanted to share
It's
that.
a really cool opportunity. You know, and I'm sitting here calculating in my head and thinking, and it's roughly it's close to like a quarter semester.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking for some civics for your student, you want to knock the civics off of your requirements list for Pennsylvania, this is a great way to do it. If you want to turn it into a full half of a credit, you can add about that much time on top of it. That will create about a half a credit class. You could take what he teaches us about the Constitution in this thing and add to it a study about elections.
Yeah.
And how the Electoral College works and all that kind of crazy stuff, since that's what we're into this year. And that would make an awesome civics unit. You could turn it into a half credit course. So my brain's just thinking we're in next year mode, right? So how can I make this count?
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity.
It is. It's an awesome opportunity. And like I said, and the fact that he's one of our keynote speakers, I thought that made it really exciting, because that will just give you a taste of all that he has to offer. And so I'm excited to have him at CHAP as a speaker, and also for this opportunity. So yeah.
Well, that just makes me think of something else, Dee. If you do this class and then come to convention, there'll be some talks, and even Brad Stein's thing in the evening, I think, has some of the convention stuff or Constitution stuff thrown into it. So add that on to your hours counting towards a class. That could be more part of the package of getting a civics thing together for your students.
Teen track this year is I Elect.
I Elect, I know. So perfect. Oh my goodness. It's a whole package right there.
Together.
I know, I love it. You love it, moms. Get that civics knocked out this year so you can do it for free. Be a CHAP member, do it for free, and sign your kid up for teen track at the convention, and there you have it.
There you have it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it was an awesome opportunity. And like I said, if you need more information, if you missed it, the Facebook post with the video and the registration information will have been earlier today, so you can just scroll and find that. If you have a question, you can leave a comment. We'll gladly answer that. And if you're a member, you have to reach out to us to get that promo code. That's simple.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
I like when there's an easy button.
I know. Press the easy button. That is so cool. And free. Easy and free. Woo.
Free. Yeah. So we are to lie number
7. Number 7. Line number 7.
Line number 7 is you don't have to be it all, have it all, and do it all at the same time.
Yes. So another way to write that, she has it written here, it is possible to have it all, do it all, and be it all at the same time. It's actually not possible.
Not possible. If I had possible, it should have said not possible.
So having it all, I mean, I think when you choose to be a homeschool, I'm not exactly sure what you're thinking about, and when you're thinking have it all, but when I think about have it all, when you're a homeschool family, most likely you're a single income family or maybe a single parent family trying to do homeschool, and have it all just kind of goes out the window. I mean, as far as stuff, like, I don't know what were you thinking there, Dee, when you were saying have it all?
Well, I think I just meant have it all together, maybe. So to be able to do it all and be it all to everyone, and to have it all together, or to have it all, financially too. That's a great direction to take it also. I think it's just that idea that everything can be perfect. It's just a myth.
Yeah. There really is no perfect, and there's no normal either. I love that too. We talked about there is no normal. So yeah, the have it all. I mean, I was just breaking it down into the 3-part chat listed there. The have it all. I mean, our life, you've got to budget it out. You got to work it out. Just think about it in terms of things. And so it's so easy to compare and be like, well, they do this and they do that, but just not a reality for most of us.
Right.
So we do have to be watching our pennies and things like that. And then the do it all, oh my goodness, there's so many opportunities out there.
Yeah.
There's just so much, like we were just talking about these civics things, and they're great opportunities, but it might not be something you can take advantage of, but it's there, and it's like praying over those things to figure out what it is that should get your attention, or that you should do.
Well,
through all of that is challenging.
There's so much out there. There really is. I mean, through the years, people have questioned me on homeschooling and I don't know how you do it, or how do your kids do this, or how do your kids do that? Well, we've been really fortunate in the last 20 years. There's not an opportunity that there wasn't some way to fill a need, or does that make sense? Whether it's classes, sports, music lessons, whatever it is, we have all the opportunities available to us. Thankfully, all those homeschooling parents went before us and fought for the freedom to be able to do it.
Yes.
and to have all those opportunities. Well, I think the bigger problem is we have so many opportunities.
Yes.
And so, like you said, finding out which ones are a best fit for your family in the season that you're in, and it will be different than everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, it will look different. And yeah, I think it's totally different than our predecessors, where if they wanted to do it, they had to come up with it. And that's just not the case anymore. I mean, the homeschoolers are allowed to participate with schools, and there's lots of just organizations that were created just for homeschoolers. I think of the Lancaster Academy for Performing Arts. They do everything. They do acting, singing, music. You have so many opportunities there, and it's just a homeschooling group. You can also play at the school, whatever. There are so many choices there, but don't feel, Mama, that you have to do it all.
Right.
Okay. Don't, because, that's so draining. And I think right now is the time where we're kind of realizing that we're at home and we can't. And it's kind of like, oh, I can breathe and I can sleep at night, and we're not exhausted, and there's time to cook. And I think it's really good for all of us to be experiencing this. Not that we shouldn't go back and do things when we can, but it's good to realize that what life is like without it, so we can process maybe a little better what is really necessary and what is helpful, what enhances our experience in life and growing and homeschooling, and what is more of a burden to carry, or a hindrance.
Yeah.
So.
And then talking about having it all, doing it all, and being it all, you, Mama, are a homeschool mom, and that is a very important job. So you can't be everything and volunteer for everything and be everything to everyone and say yes to everything you're asked to do, because you will burn out. And so, that idea of, if I don't do it, it won't get done, or well, maybe it won't, and maybe it's something that doesn't need to be done, or maybe someone else will step into it because you decided to release that. I know I've had to learn that lesson several times through the years, that I can't really be it all to everyone and do this well, and you get stretched thin. And so it's just so important to know that that's not what's important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's absolutely impossible. You have to learn to say no. And I did a Lisa TerKeurst book once, and it was talking about your best yes. Yeah. What is your best yes for your family, for you? Where is it that God has you right now? And it's going to change. You're going to have to examine yourself again and again in your situation, and that's going to change. And that's great. I mean, that's life. Life is change. If there's one thing you can bank on, life is change. So
haven't we?
yeah, for sure. So
our spring would be. So
yeah. So mamas out there, you're the mom, you're the teacher, you're the wife, you're all these things that we already are, just because we're homeschool moms. You don't have to fix the world for everybody else too. Right. Sure, it's good to get the kids with you to go out and volunteer and teach them about volunteerism and supporting others. But you don't have to be on every leadership team, and you don't have to be on every meal train or whatever else is out there.
That's right.
Yeah. So there it is.
Yeah, there it is. That is a lie. You're not going to have it all, be it all, do it all at the same time. It's just not possible.
Just not possible.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we have 3 more lies to tackle over the next 3 weeks.
We do. And then hopefully we'll be able to be back together and do things like live.
I hope so. That would be great.
I know. This like the internet lag is so awkward.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting here waiting. Okay, Dee, it's your turn.
Well, we will be back here next week via Zoom, but we're glad to still be sharing with you. So this has been
Chatting with Chat.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.